Yeah. Okay. Bye. Um, hey, love. I didn't know you were outside the door. Oh, you heard me on the phone? Yeah. No, it wasn't a job calling me back or anything. I thought it was, since it was an unknown number, but turns out it was my mom. She got a new phone and wanted to talk. And because I didn't recognize the number, I answered it. She wants to talk about what happened last time. Last time I was there. Yeah, when I yelled at them and cut my family out of my life. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not going back, no matter what she says. I won't go back to that toxic environment. That's just gonna slowly suffocate me all over again. Or cause constant arguments more than ever now because I refuse to be silent anymore. I refuse. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to talk to her. I just kept shutting down and wanted to get the conversation over with when I was on the phone with her. Do I think she actually changed? No. No. I don't believe it. I've seen how my mom reacts. And I probably know how things are going on over there. Well, my stepfather and his mother are probably constantly at each other because they don't have me to target. Most likely my mom is doing all of the chores because they don't know how or won't help her. I know that my mom's side of the family is probably wondering why I'm no longer with her. And asking questions that I know she won't give an honest answer to. Because I made a rant post before deleting all of my accounts. That way she wouldn't have any way of contacting me. And all of our family would know how miserable I actually was. And what she was trying to hide from them. Like what? Well, I remember one time my mom asking help financially from her two sisters, my aunts, and they were willing to help her. She needed help because she was trying to pay back her college debts, and my stepdad refused to get a job. That was the last time we went to a family function, too. It was at one of my cousin's graduations, I think. Me, my mom, and my stepfather all went. I got yelled at because when a few of my other aunts and uncles asked if I liked my stepfather, and I did the wrong thing of being honest. I told him that I didn't. But he had his moments when he was funny, and he made my mom happy. So I could deal with whatever he gave me at the time. Not to mention, my stepfather was complaining the entire time. He didn't like my uncle because, in his words, he felt that he was trying to size him up with his job, trying to make my stepfather feel lesser than him, trying to intimidate him. Well, to be fair, my stepdad at the time didn't have a job, wasn't actually looking, and, like I mentioned prior, my mom had to take all of the financial burden, paying for everything, and I was only finishing up middle school, so I couldn't exactly get a job to help her. I didn't even want to go to college. I just wanted to get a job as soon as possible just so I could help my mother. But after the party, my stepfather wasn't allowed and wasn't invited to any family functions ever again. And he took that so personal, like the family was out to get him. His most famous line of how the entire world is out to get him. Everyone's jealous of him. Everybody wants to make him miserable. Everyone wants to ruin his life. All the world's bad problems are just out to get him. Regardless, any family gathering after that, my mom and I were invited to. He, however, was not. And he would throw the biggest tantrums ever because he wasn't included. Just because of that, I missed out on 5 of my cousin's weddings, 3 baby showers, graduations, birthdays. And I couldn't drive anywhere. I couldn't speak up yet or ask anyone else to take me. I didn't have free will. When I finally moved in here with you and made all new accounts, I decided to actually contact my extended family and talk to them directly. That's how I was able to get invited to one of my oldest cousin's baby shower. It felt so good seeing everyone again and being able to talk to them directly. I didn't feel like a shy little kid who had to hang around her parents all the time or be forced to stay quiet because anything I would say or would do would get twisted and used against me as ammunition. My mom didn't twist my words. That was my stepfather's doing. She just never listened. I tried so many ways. I tried talking to her before I left, before I reached my breaking point. And each one failed. It's not like I tried talking to her a few times. She just didn't have any of it. She refused to listen to me. I even tried multiple different ways to talk to her. She's mostly deaf, so I tried more than just speaking. I used sign language, writing it out, typing it out, messaging her through text, everything. My stepfather actually got mad when I would sign to her, all because he didn't understand. He thought I was talking about him to her every single time. We had a learning sign language book in the house, hence how I learned how to do sign language. He could have learned if he wanted to know that badly. Plus, I had to be perfect in every way. I couldn't let my learning disabilities hold me back or use them as an excuse. I could never show how much I was struggling, how much I was being suffocated. Never show how weak or broken I was. Never show who I was, because everything I did, everything I would do would get me in trouble. And I'm not kidding when I say that. They constantly kept taking things from me, not allowing me to do stuff, which is what most parents do. But if you are taking away my ability to speak with my own parent, even writing it out, messaging, signing it, all of it, that's something else entirely. I would get yelled at and blamed. That wasn't even my fault. They would constantly take away my coping mechanisms also that just got me through the week. At one point, I wasn't allowed to be on the computer, no TV, no music, no reading, no writing, no drawing, no communicating with friends, no communicating with anyone. I wasn't allowed to leave the house. I wasn't even allowed to sit outside the door. I wasn't even allowed to look outside of our windows one time. The only thing I should be doing is schoolwork and cleaning the house. Nothing else. And one time they yelled at me because I was already doing one of those things and wasn't doing the other. Then, when I actually did the other thing, they yelled at me because I was doing it. Nothing was ever enough. They were never satisfied with me. I could never do anything right. Even if I tried my hardest, it was never enough. It felt like I wasn't even a person to them sometimes. I constantly thought their life would be so much better if I wasn't in it. I was sinking into darker mindsets, thinking horrible options. To my mom, I felt like I was nothing but a burden. To my stepfather, I was nothing but a target to let his frustration out. Or I was just something in his way. To his mother, I was nothing but a stupid maid who couldn't do anything right. I should know how to do everything right without being told what to do, or told to do it. I should just know. I still hate that line so much. Shouldn't they know that I'm a person too? Just like them? I'm not just someone they need to keep in check, control, or even raise. But I have feelings and emotions that they are hurting. Deeply, badly, daily even. And if I'm lashing out, they are the ones who caused it. These emotions and fears don't just come up out of nowhere. They have a cause, and they caused them. Why can't these things just go away? Why can't emotions like this, trauma like this, just go away? Why can't I just leave all this pain with them where it belongs? What do I want to say to my mom? I don't know. I want to say, hey Mom, I want to believe you. I want to believe that you love me and want to see me succeed. But we haven't been able to communicate because every time we do, we get interrupted by someone who thinks it's all about them. What hurts the most when that happens, you won't even make the effort to defend me or just say, no, we're not. This isn't about you. We're trying to talk. Please leave this conversation and interrupting us. But you couldn't even do that. You're showing me that you would rather have someone yell at me, break me down, and verbally attack me for false accusations than correct them and protect me. Which makes me feel like I'm everyone's target or punching bag that they can take everything out on. Even if I do try and defend myself, I am punished even more for having an attitude or defying you. Because of what? How dare I speak to you like that when you are my parent and I am your child? It was at the point I was trying everything I could think of, every possible way I could find to not incur your wrath at home. I'm pretty sure that is not what you want. That this is not the relationship you want with your own daughter. That you don't want me to cut you out of my life. But out of what you have shown me, I do not trust you as a person. I am not ready to talk to you again yet. I hope our relationship can be better in the future, because you are my mother, and I will love you regardless. But I don't want to look at you and think you are the bad guy in my life. But I can't just sit here and let you hurt me anymore. I need time to heal from the years of abuse and trauma that you have caused and let into my life. I deserve to be treated better. I deserve to be loved and listened to. I hope you can see yourself the same way one day. Because you deserve to be treated better also. You deserve to be with someone who doesn't control you. It makes you push everyone you love away. Makes everyone who loves you suffer because you refused to swim or reach out for help when he is causing you to drown. Thank you for being here for me. I know I say that a lot, but I really do appreciate it. When you have never had something like this before, or have anyone, it means a lot when you actually have it. You've always been there for me, supporting me, understanding me throughout all of this. I'm glad that I have someone like you in my life. Sorry, still takes me a little bit for me to ask something of you. I want cuddles. Can I have some? Please? Yes. Much better. You always make me feel so safe and secure. Like I'm actually worth something. At one point, I only felt safe when I would hide away. I thought I always had to be alone to deal with these emotions alone. Bury them deep inside me and never deal with them. Because I never had anyone before. No one to listen, to be there for me. Showing emotion was considered weak. But they're not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my mom. Right now, I don't want to do anything. It's been too long of a day. Let's just stay like this for a little bit longer. Thank you for everything. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can be first to know when I put out new videos. If you want to help me make more videos and are 18 plus, you can support me on Patreon. Just click on the links in the description below, and once you're part of my Patreon family, you will get cool stuff in return, like exclusive pictures, access to my Discord server, and exclusive not safe for work audios. So go check it out. And don't forget to follow me on all my socials to see what I'm doing. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you.